We want to take a closer look at the threat of domestic terrorism and the problem of mass shootings. Half of the 10 deadliest shootings have occurred in the past 3 years. That's according to the FBI. And since 9/11, more Americans have been killed by domestic terrorists than foreign ones. That's since 9/11. Let's go to Chief Justice Correspondent Pierre Thomas in Washington with more on this side of the story. Good morning, Pierre.
Robin, good morning. Today, the FBI is warning these new massacres over the weekend may spark more domestic terrorism and copycats. They're asking for the public's help. In recent years, hundreds of mass shootings, a spike in active shooter attacks, and as we speak, the FBI is monitoring hundreds of domestic terrorism suspects, many of them motivated by racial hatred. This weekend's shootings just the latest in a string of cases that have authorities scrambling. And this stark warning from FBI officials. Since the Tree of Life synagogue massacre last October,
suspects talking about all these Jews need to die.
The FBI says it's seeing a surge in reports of hate crimes involving suspects who identify as white supremacists.
There's been a rise in attacks that were inspired by white supremacy activity.
Senior FBI officials recently warning they're investigating roughly 850 domestic terrorism cases, a significant number involving racial and ethnic hatred.
There have been more arrests and deaths in the United States caused by domestic terrorists than international terrorists in recent years.
And if Americans are wondering if something new and disturbing is emerging, there is. According to the FBI, in the early 2000s, the nation averaged roughly 6 active shooter incidents each year. Incidents with suspects seeking to kill people in densely populated places like malls and schools. By 2017, the number jumped to 30 incidents that year alone, 5 times more. To combat the carnage, the FBI and Secret Service have been studying active shooters and mass killers. In a recently released survey, the Secret Service found that killers wrote about their deadly intentions or said something to family, friends, or associates, indicating terror was coming. The Tree of Life synagogue killer wrote anti-Semitic screeds online. That Nazi who ran over people in Charlottesville, killing a woman, shared Instagram photographs about running over protesters months before his deadly attack. And on the controversial website 8chan, extremists seem to have found a home. At least 3 mass shootings this year alone have been announced on the site. In the wake of the latest massacres in El Paso and Dayton, the site's founder wants 8chan shut down. Overnight, the network provider Cloudflare says it has cut off the site's services for, quote, refusing to moderate their hate-filled community. The Secret Service maintains that many such assaults could be prevented, that when people see something or hear something, even if it involves a family member or friend, they've got to tell authorities. And the FBI is trying to work with local police to better identify killers before they act. Robin?
All right, Pierre, thank you.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.